Did you know that the possibly the greatest psychopath and the greatest serial killer in history is Asian? And his name is Tamerlane. It is actually the bastardized version of the name that Europeans called him, which is Tamir the Lame. Tamir is actually his name, but they called him Tamir the Lame because he had missing limbs. But the limbs aren't the topic of this video. It's actually the way that he has killed so many people. He is possibly the greatest military leader of all time because he has never lost a battle. Anytime or anywhere he went into with the intention of colonizing or conquering that country, he was able to do it. He is responsible for the conversion to of to the Muslim religion of many countries, and also Central Asia and India. So if you look at the map and know that they're a Muslim country, most likely it's because of him. It was his vow to convert everybody to become to become a Muslim once he conquered them. However, his conquests, that's not the thing that he's most known for. He is most popular and mostly remembered for his barbaric ways of conquering countries. He would go in, torture people, and it doesn't matter the gender, it doesn't matter the age, could be old, could be young, could be a kid, doesn't matter. They would torture people, rape people, do anything, and allow his military to do anything that they want to do, pillage them, steal anything of value, and keep it for himself and then leave. As barbaric as he may be, you can't accuse him of being racist because his military is said to be one of the most diverse. He doesn't care what your color is, what language does he speak. For as long as you're with him, he will love you. I guess that's supposed to balance it out. I don't know. His military conquest includes countries like Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, large parts of Turkey, Syria, and the northwest part of India, which is the New Delhi. After everything is said and done, they said that he and his army killed a total of 19 million people. Some people say that's just an exaggeration, but if it's true, that's like 5% of the global population at that time. He referred to himself as the Sword of Islam. However, they said that you can't actually prove that he himself is Islam. He idolized Genghis Khan so much, and that's part of the reason he embraced diversity, because of Genghis Khan. However, Genghis Khan conquered different countries because he wanted to open trade. So basically because of the economy. However, that's not the purpose. That's not the purpose of Tamerlane. He conquered countries and colonized countries just because he wanted to. So he would go in there and he would, as I mentioned earlier, he would kill anyone that he wanted to kill, even those that are not participating in the battle or the war. He would kill them, torture them, allow his military to torture people, rape people. I don't know if they're raping men as well, but the assumption is that all of his entire military is men. I don't know what gender they would rape, but they would torture them, do anything that they want to do, loot, steal anything of value, keep it for themselves, and then leave. And many of these countries never actually recovered from the destruction that he has made. Well, at least took them hundreds and hundreds of years before they could recover. He never bothered to put any kind of, many times, if somebody colonized a different country, it is with the intention of setting up a different kind of political system, a new government, change their culture, education system. To him, none of those. He wanted to conquer, he wanted to colonize just because he wanted to destroy, just like a serial killer. They said that there were two inscriptions in his tomb. One says that when I rise, the whole world should tremble. And the second one says, whoever opens my tomb shall unleash an invader more terrible than I. And 2 days after he was exhumed, Hitler actually conquered Russia. I don't know if we can consider Hitler to be the worst of the worst, but that's what he says on his tomb. Interesting how he was able to predict that. I personally can't, on the first hand, I can't confirm whether it's true that was inscribed in his tomb, but that's what they say. That's not everything about Tamerlane. There's so much to study about him. I think the mere fact that he was able to do, he was able to conquer so many countries, and no one was able to beat him. I think that's something to be studied. His psychology, the background, the tactics that he used. But that's just a little taste of Tamerlane.